Sit. Sit. One of the most important commands that you can teach your pet dog, your puppies, when they're young, these two here, these two doodle bros, are 3 months old. They're Moss Creek Goldendoodles. They're brothers, siblings, and we've been working with them for 2 months now. And if you don't want your dog to jump up on the table, because these dogs already have very long legs, they can reach tables, counters, kitchen counters, your stove, dig in your refrigerator, they can do all that. So the most important thing to teach them is sit. So with using small treats as reinforcement, having them sit and stay, sit and stay. So when they're climbing up on a table, or they're climbing up on somebody that enters your home, or they're all excited in the morning and they're climbing up on you, these Goldendoodles, you have to teach them early on, because when they get to be 70 pounds and tall, when they jump up, they're taller than you. So sit is the most important command. Sit and leave it and stay. Okay, because I say we've been working with these for 2 months now. Leave it, leave it, leave it. And it's a daily reinforcement of the commands. 15, 20 minutes a day. Look at me. Look at me. Yes. So teaching them when they're young, starting at 8 weeks. 8 weeks, you got to start the training. And you've got to continue it every day. So they're not climbing up on tables, stealing food, going in your refrigerator and getting your beer. None of that. So this one's Arnold, and that's Truman. They're both, last time we weighed them, about 26 pounds. Another command is come. Come, 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 sit, sit. Good boys, good boys. Two doodle bros. They're completely housebroken at this point. We used the bell system on the door. And sure, the first month and a half, a little frustrating, always having, and they still may have accidents. At this point, at 4 months, they haven't had an accident in over a week. But when they're wrestling, knocking each other down and having fun, after about 15 minutes, they need to go outside and pee. And that's when we do, let's do a good boy and let's do a good potty. And reinforcing with treats. And then once you really think they got it, you kind of still give the commands without treats also in between. So just come, sit. Truman, give me your paw. Give me your paw. Good paw, Truman. Good paw. Arnold, sit. Arnold, sit. Good paw, Truman. And when you give them a treat, open your hand versus getting your fingers bit, because they have real sharp teeth when they're puppies. So, Arnold, give me your paw. Good boy. Good boy, Arnold. He anticipated the paw because we just did that with Truman. Good paw, Arnold. Yes. Yes. How about that, Truman? Here's Truman. He's a little bit lighter in color, and here's Arnold. They're about a pound difference. But they're two doodle bros, 2020. Sit, sit. See, he just climbed up on the table and immediately sit. Stay. Stay. Open hand. Open hand. Good boy. Good boy. So pat him on the head besides giving him the treat. Two Doodle Bros 2020. Join us on YouTube as these Doodle Bros get bigger and bigger. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Good boy, Arnold. That's what we want. Leave it. Leave it. So anything that they may start to chew on or pick up, leave it is a great command for not just food, but anything. Leave it. Sit. Come. Those are all good ones, aren't they, Truman? What do you say, Truman? Are you saying they're all good? Truman, you want to talk to me? Sometimes Truman will talk to me. Truman, what do you think? Yeah. Okay. Two Doodle Bros, side by side. Very peaceful. But when they're wrestling, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Yes. Good boy, good boy. So training them from the very beginning gives you a much more enjoyable experience. And people say, don't get two. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. People say, don't get two. We say, get two or more. Don't we? Don't we? Yep. Leave it. Leave it. So stay tuned. Two Doodle Bros 2020. These are Moss Creek Doodles. Parents were Holden and Remy. Holden and Remy. And at this point, they're 3 months old. So stay tuned.